Looks like we're on.
Okay.
I'd like to welcome everybody to the Lackawanna City Council meeting. Why don't we start with the Pledge of Allegiance? We have a little flag in the corner here. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under
God,
God, indivisible, with
liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Why don't we start with our caucus first. Obviously there won't be any hearings from citizens, but most of these are administrative until we get to communication number 3 regarding a letter from Councilman Ingram, First Ward. Anyone have any issues on that or anything you wish to address? Councilman Schultz, who I spoke with this morning, he, by the way, will be excused from this meeting, suggested that perhaps the 20% not be shown in here because it might give an indication to some people, some businesses, that raising their prices 19% is okay. So that could be a concern. And as a result, I don't think any gouging at any level is appropriate. And I would ask to exclude that 20% and just maybe in its place put an unreasonable amount, anything an unreasonable amount to be determined or whatever. If that's okay, Councilman Ingram, are you okay with that?
I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Okay, any other comments on that?
Yeah,
Right.
this is Councilman Sirdike. Yeah, I have some comments on that. You know, what is supply and demand? There's things that have gone up more than 20% now. What are we going to do? Close the businesses down? There are venues for this. If somebody's price gouging, there's a form online and you report it to the
State Attorney General.
Yeah, I mean, what are we going to do? Go around close businesses now, or I don't
Well,
understand.
I don't think we're going to close businesses, Councilman Sirdike, but I do think it's appropriate to go on record that we're opposed to price gouging as a city government.
Can I say something on that too?
Sure.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we have local stores around here, and we have folks that are on fixed income and stuff like that. We're not gonna go around to their store, but they need to understand if they're overcharging like $4 for a stick of butter, or they're doing stuff that's hurting the residents that live here, that this city is not going to tolerate that. Yeah, we're going to report them, but they also need to know it's our responsibility to protect those residents.
That's good. Well, taking that 20% out, I mean, I worked down there for 25 years in your ward, and I really enjoyed the people and everything down there. And I used to go into all the stores. But I mean, if there was a bottle of ketchup, it was 99 cents at every other store. It was $1.79 down in your area, which is a shame. And so you're taking the 20% out, which is good. You know what I'm saying, John? A lot of those things are overpriced as it is down there. It's a shame we can't get a bigger supermarket down there, but
I'm not just talking about in First Ward, but in any store. Any store should be knowing that, especially right now with what's going on, we're not going to allow nobody around the city just to overcharge these residents, whether they're in First Ward, Second Ward, whatever. And I agree with you, Kevin. You're right, but we need to have something. I don't know if we have some. We may have some on the books already, but we need to make sure that nobody's being taken advantage of. Like that same bottle of ketchup for $1.99 or whatever they sell it for. I don't want to see something like one roll of toilet paper for $3. You know,
right.
I don't want to see that.
No, I understand.
We could ask Mr. Judah at the law department to see what statutes we might have on the books that might address this situation should it arise.
So are we approving a measure to revoke licenses? That's what it says.
We're not approving anything.
Oh, okay.
More of a receive and file type of thing.
I got you. All right. I hear.
We'll refer it to the law department for an opinion.
Thank you.
Okay. Next communication from the Director of Public Safety. Anyone have a position on that?
Just for the public watching, please understand during the regular portion of the meeting, what we're referring to now will be further explained. So when we say a communication, I know you don't have that necessarily. The agenda's on the website, and you could go on our website, and I believe it was posted on the Facebook page. But if you don't have an agenda during the regular portion of the meeting, these items will be further explained.
Well, you'll actually read those into the record, right, Jeff?
That's correct.
Okay,
Now are we going to the crowds? That's the next thing Councilman Ingram was talking about.
I'm sorry, I missed that, Kevin. What did you say?
Talking about the crowds, like if they're gathering.
Yeah. I think you skipped that, Council President. Ooh.
I didn't skip anything. I just referred to item number 3. If you want to discuss that, that's up to you. I opened it.
Oh,
So,
I see. So what's going on with the crowds? I thought we had talked about this last time. What did Commissioner Wolf, Director Wolf, do about the church crowds and that?
Yeah, but
I sent a letter out, to the churches to ask them to please refrain from any gatherings until this passes or until the Pause Act is lifted by Erie County Executive Mark Pollinkart. I have not heard anything back. I believe everyone is following suit right now. I think everyone's paying attention to it.
and they are, Mr. Wolf, because I walked around this Sunday and the people were doing what was asked of them or whatever. But when we were talking about the crowd, we had some residents down in the Baker home and around the area just gathering, and they were told to listen, please don't do that. You know what I'm saying? And so hopefully it'll continue.
Very good.
anything else on that item? Again, moving to the next item of business is the communication from the Director of Public Safety. Anything on that?
He got appointed permanent now, right? Or no?
Not that I know of. I thought it was just temporary.
Temporary.
Oh.
Commissioner
Sorry.
Wolf, you know?
Yes, he's acting right now, and when it's time for him, the old chief is off the books, which actually might be today. I think we're gonna have to swear him in as the permanent police chief, if that's who the mayor, if that's what the mayor would like to do, which I believe it is. But
Thank you. Anything else? All right, communication number 5 from the city attorney. Any discussion on that? All right, the next item is, does carry the waiver of the rules. We'll get into that a little bit more regarding the resolution. Anyone have any comments on that?
No, I think Buffalo did it. I read in the paper that Buffalo did it at their meeting. I don't know when, last week or whatever, a couple days ago. So the same resolution, like,
Right.
because it was well, 500,000 people or larger. That's limits it to hardly anybody. So it should be good.
All right, anyone else? I believe that's the extent of the agenda. Jeff, anything else on your end?
Oh, we're just gonna get ready for the regular meeting once you call it to order.
All right, is there anything else that anyone wants to discuss at this point in time? Otherwise, we'll move right into the meeting formally. All right, in that case, I do call the City Council meeting for April 20th, 2020 to order. Mr. City Clerk, would you read the roll?
Okay, we have roll call. Council Ingram,
Here,
Schultz,
Councilman Schultz was excused.
Moretti,
Here.
Sirdike,
Here,
Morano.
Here.
Department heads, Law Department, Development, Public Works, Public Safety,
here,
Controller,
Here.
Recreation.
Here.
Normally, at this portion of the meeting, we have our hearings from citizens. The way we set this up was to have any citizen that wished to speak on agenda items only could email. My email address is cityclerk@lacnewyork.com, and we would introduce that communication at the meeting under the hearings from citizens. As of 15 minutes before this meeting commenced, I did not have any communications sent to my email from any citizens. So we will bypass the hearings from citizens and move right into the approval of the minutes of the regular meeting of April 6th, 2020.
I move to adopt the minutes as written.
Second.
Matt Moretti.
I got a motion from Morano, second by Ingram, to adopt minutes as written. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0. Departmental reports 1 and 2.
I move to receive and file departmental reports numbers 1 and 2.
Second it. Moretti.
Got a motion by Morano, second by Moretti, to receive and file departmental reports 1 and 2. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0. Communications from council, number 3. Councilmember Ingram requests city council review and consider 2 approaches utilized by the city of Buffalo's common council as related to the COVID-19 pandemic. The first, if you are a store owner in the city of Lackawanna contemplating large increases in prices during the COVID-19 pandemic, the council should approve a measure revoking the license of any establishment increasing the prices more than 20% during the crisis. The second one, Councilman Ingram put forth, states, we as individuals who continue to disregard the rule about large crowds and other rules. This is putting other individuals in danger, such as police and firefighters, as well as regular citizens. I have been contacted by several individuals who would like something done.
As we had discussed prior, I would ask that the 20% be redacted from that first clause, and just to include gouging in general. And I would move to receive and file the communication and refer this to the law department for an opinion.
I second. I agree.
Okay, so we're going to change the language on Councilman Ingram's initial comment regarding the prices. We're going to delete the more than 20% increase and basically stipulate price gouging. And secondly, regarding the crowds, both 1 and 2 of those will be received and filed and referred to the law department as per Council President Morano. So I have a motion by Morano, a second by Ingram, to receive and file, refer to the law department. So Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0. Communications from division department heads. Number 4, Director of Public Safety advises the City Council that Lieutenant Mark D. Packard has been appointed Acting Police Chief, Division of Police, Department of Public Safety, effective April 9th, 2020.
I move to receive and file. And pursuant to the recommendation, I believe the council should go on record congratulating both Chief Packard and retired Chief Michael in their capacities. We should note that for the record also, I believe.
Moretti seconds that.
So I have a motion by Morano, second by Moretti, to receive and file. Also part of the record, congratulations from the City of Lackawanna to newly appointed Police Chief Mark Packard and retired Police Chief James Michael. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0. Number 5, City Attorney, as per the mayor, request City Council approve the attached agreement between the City of Lackawanna and County of Erie regarding a $2,000 Department of Recreation grant and a $2,000 Senior Center grant. The full scope of work for each grant will be detailed after discussion with Mr. Laxo.
I move to approve the request.
Second.
Moved by Morano, second by Sirdike to approve request. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, the mayor submitted a request. She submitted a resolution from the Erie County Government Association that she wants the council to waive the rules for so they can endorse that resolution. Do we have a motion for that?
I move to waive the rules.
Moretti second.
So I have a motion by Morano, second by Moretti to waive the rules. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 4-0. The mayor, I file a request to city council by way of city council resolution, so support for the attached certified resolution passed by the Association of Erie County Governments that supports federal funding related to the coronavirus pandemic that is directly delivered to all municipalities regardless of population size. Council President, I don't know if you want to elaborate on what the resolution is.
Perhaps Carolyn might be in a better position to expound on that.
So the resolution is the federal government is looking to help out municipalities, and we're looking to get some additional money to help with the COVID-19 pandemic. Just because with the CARES Act, it didn't really help any smaller municipalities. A lot of municipalities are losing money, like sales tax revenue. We're going to be short on that, and other revenues that are coming in. People are paying their sales taxes late. So this is an additional, these are additional monies given to smaller municipalities that don't fall under the bigger grants. So I think the city's looking at about $900,000 to help out. So it'll be to buy extra supplies or whatever we need. Sales tax revenue.
Okay, so the first part of this vote will be on the receiving and file and acting on the resolution that we have that we'll get into next. So I need a motion to receive and file act on resolution.
I move to receive and file and act on the resolution.
Second.
So I have a motion by Morano, second by Ingram to receive and file act on resolution. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0, and that resolution is as follows: a resolution showing support for the certified resolution passed by the Association of Erie County Governments and calling upon congressional representatives Brian Higgins and Tom Reed, Senators Charles Schumer and Christian Gillibrand to support federal funding related to the coronavirus pandemic that is directly delivered to all municipalities, regardless of population size. And be it further resolved that the city of Lackawanna urges the United States Senate and the United States House of Representatives to support this resolution. The city clerk shall forward a certified copy of this resolution to the honorable representatives listed therein.
I move to adopt the resolution as written. City clerk to forward certified copies as requested and as indicated.
Moretti seconds it.
Could we second it by everyone?
Sure.
We want an entire council second then?
Yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. That's for the record. So we've got a motion by Morano, second by the remaining members of the Lackawanna City Council to adopt a resolution as written. City clerk to forward certified copies as indicated. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano,
Yes.
carried 4-0.
Excuse me.
Any old business,
Hey.
Council President, you want to cover?
I've got none for today's meeting.
Okay, then we need a motion to adjourn.
Could I ask Director Wolf something?
You've got
As
the
long as
floor.
we're here. Is he
Certainly.
there?
Oh, yeah, I'm here.
Oh, no problem. I was gonna call you, but as long as you're on here, I'm getting a lot of complaints about four-wheelers driving all over. They're driving around behind my house. They're over on Abbott Road. They're parking at Bella Pizza and driving up behind the old railroad tracks and everything. I'm just hoping that maybe you could look in to see what the law is about that, or if about people riding them things all over. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so-
I'll get with Chief Packer tomorrow and we'll see if we can try to curb that as best we can. I believe
Okay.
that's all private property, if I'm not mistaken, the railroads.
Yeah, well, I see him, I saw one driving down Martin Road yesterday. I don't know if we ever stopped them or, I don't know why they're driving all over, but spring fever, I guess, but. And we've had problems with them down at the Ball Diamond. Sometimes they, go in there and tear it all up down in, you know where I'm talking about, Fred, the East Millmore Playground and that.
Yeah, there's ruts there now.
Oh, well, see, there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Director Wolf, before we go, if I may, I just wanted to tell you, I know Detective Petrus, from personal experience, has had a lot of dealings with people riding ATVs on that particular stretch of property, so he might have a little more insight into the matter. We went to him directly as well.
Okay, absolutely. Will do, guys. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Thank you. Motion to adjourn, I so move.
Second.
So I have a motion by Morano, second by Ingram to adjourn meeting. Ingram,
Yes.
Moretti,
Yes.
Sirdike,
Yes.
Morano.
Yes.
Carried 4-0. Thanks, everybody. It's our first live streaming council meeting on Facebook. We always aim to improve each and every meeting, so hopefully the next meeting will be better, a little smoother, but I didn't think it went too bad. So again, thanks, everybody, and see you at the next meeting.
Thank you. all.
Good night.
Be
Hey,
safe,
good night,
everybody.
everyone.
Good night.
Good night.
Little Aquarius.
Bye.
Good night, Yana.
Oh, John, good night.
Good night.